on this episode of the Black Man Mood.
Percentage of modern women are marriage material?
Let me be honest. It's not very many. You know why? Women are in tune to their body. They're not in tune with running a household. They're in tune to social media. They're not in tune with the needs of their significant other or their kids. I'm just gonna be honest. Women really is like fuck men. It's all about me, and I don't know if it comes from the fucked up experience that they've had, or I don't know.
Interesting. Hey man, so we gotta ask the women out there and leave in the comments. Did she say anything wrong, man? Because and everybody, she's not speaking for everybody, but she's just saying the majority as opposed to the minority. This is how they feel. And I mean, hey, the city girl movement, man. That's what it sounds like to me, man. City girls is proud out here, man. It's a lot of women that say they're happily single and they don't need a man. And if they don't get a man, they'll be fine. So, and I can't disagree with them if that's how they feel, and that's how they feel. But we already talked about this before. Fast forward 5-10 years, or fast forward your best friends just all getting married, and y'all just perspective switch up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But when everybody's a city girl, all your friends are city girls, and y'all all single together, y'all can all girls trip together. Girls trip it, man. But it's only so many girls trips you can go on, like, and married people, we don't even be trying to be going on trips, especially the dudes. I don't know about y'all niggas, but I'm not trying to go on no married male trips and shit. We don't do shit like that, my nigga. Like we kick it, and then that's what it is. But for anybody who going on several girls trips all the time, in my opinion, that's red flags. If you in a relationship doing that, that's crazy. But y'all can say how you feel, man. They can't speak for all women, man. But for y'all, it's a lot of women that y'all agree with this. So just keep it real when it's time to keep it real. That's all.
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree. I mean, in general, she was speaking in general, because I do believe there are some females out there with some different perspectives of a relationship. But in general, shit, she was right on the head with it. You know what I'm saying? Being focused on that many different things, especially focus on individual aspects of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the capacity for much else. You know what I'm saying? So, females like that, man, them are the ones that you don't hop in a relationship with. On the cool, when we was growing up or we was coming up, we enjoyed the female that was fine, but she acted like she didn't know she was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays, bro, be looking back because of the things they've acquired. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole put off, because bitch, you know you look good. You know what I'm saying? Whole attitude be fucked up. So, it's a small percentage of females that's out there that's relationship worthy or gallon worthy. But you also got to look at the places you picking these females up at too. A lot of these times, motherfuckers is getting interviewed, or we see females at the club or at the lounge or something like that.
And before y'all kill us, it's a lot of niggas that ain't shit out here, and they not dating material, and they don't give a fuck about y'all either. And they're trying to scam you or scam you for the draws or your bread or whatever it is. But y'all openly saying that y'all on that type of time. And niggas been on that type of time. It's just depending on what type of nigga you dealing with. And in my opinion, dudes, we kind of put, when you in the dating realm, you put girls in categories. So, certain girls you treat certain ways, certain girls you might go on dates with, certain girls you'll never take on a date. And you'll only, she only a booty call or whatever it is. So you deal with the woman based upon whatever your experiences are, how you perceive her, how you feel about her, how much respect you got for her and shit like that. And I feel like women is the same way. But at the end of the day, any person, you should understand that life was made with two different types of people, because you're not supposed to go through this shit alone. That's all. And guess what, guys? None of us would be here if two people didn't decide to motherfucking make your ass happen. So that's what, when we get into all this gender confusion and all of that shit and all this male versus woman and shit that we man versus woman shit we do. The truth is we're all here because a male and a female had a bond and came together, and they bond was strong enough to create a child, and now you're here. So I think like when we get to all this disrespecting, that's why I don't disrespect nobody too hard. It's never personal with me because I got a mama. I love my moms. Like we all got somebody that of the other race, the other gender, the other sexual orientation. I got homosexual family members. So I'm never trying to disrespect anybody. But I shouldn't not be able to tell the truth just because you're going to be offended by something I'm not being personal about. So yeah, I would never disrespect women or males just personally because I got those type of role models. Even white folks, I don't disrespect white people because I got a lot of great white people that helped me get to where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? And that coaches and stuff like that. Got a lot of great white people I had experiences with. So I'm not going to just generalize everybody. But at the end of the day, Shorty was 100% right about how women is thinking right now in this era, and it's sad, and it should be fixed. Y'all need to change your perspective, in my opinion. Go ahead, Mace.
I feel you, honestly, bro. What's weird is I don't necessarily agree with Shorty for a reason, like kind of, and I'm explaining why because you said something that'll explain why I feel, Meeks. I actually feel like everybody has marriage material because exactly what you said, Meeks. We're not meant to go through this alone. So the thing is, you are minimizing your potential because of what you believe you're supposed to be doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like like you said, you're not supposed to go through it alone. You're supposed to, like I said, bond, man, woman, bond together, build it, do it. So you have a mom, you have a dad, we all do. Everyone has that marriage potential, but the problem is women have become to a point where they're minimizing it because they're following the words of females nowadays who are saying F these dudes. You don't need no man. Get your money, sis. Get it yourself. Stuff like that. So they're minimizing what they know is true, what they should be doing because they're looking at the hot girl summer. They're looking at the shorty with the uniform on at the last one. They're looking at that going, damn, she getting it. She getting money or she having it. She got all these dudes chasing her. But forgetting in your heart, you know the truth is you're supposed to be with a person, now with a plethora of people, which is why you can sleep with 100 people if you want to. No disrespect. We start calling names out. We start calling the Brittany Renters out. We start calling out, like, let's be real. Let's call it what it is. They've all now at some point got on camera going, I regret all the bodies I caught. I shouldn't have spent all that time. Now they out here doing what? Looking for stepdaddies. City girls. I'm ready to get into a real relationship. But you played the city girl the whole time because you know in your heart of hearts, you're not supposed to do that. You were put on here because you do have marriage potential, but you've decided to null and void that to chase something that isn't really what you're supposed to be doing. So that's why I feel like it's the truth. Like Shorty we watched in the last video we did. Shorty who spent the whole time being single, dogging single man, and now she's about to have surgery. And she's like, it just dawned on me, I ain't got no husband. Because you know that. We're not gonna do what I did before. You knew that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go down the list. But the point but you get what I'm saying, right? But the point is, you know you are supposed, you have the ability to, but you're chasing it the wrong way because your leader, society, and we're not going to name all the leaders y'all like to follow, the Cardis, we're not going to do that. But you're following them and thinking that's the way to go. But the whole time you're thinking, oh, Cardi out here getting it this way. She's married, my guy. She is married to someone with kids. So even the people you're following are leading you to not believe you have marriage material, but you do because you don't think they do, but they're at home married. You see what I'm trying to say? So y'all, women, and like I said, dudes too, we're not just isolating women because there's a lot of whole ass dudes out here who really thinking they the prize or whatever, and they not, bro. You out here scamming gas money and paying just like the rest of them, and you ain't living to your expectations, which is why all the dudes, we've all said this on this panel, we all don't rock with no nigga who got kids and don't take care of his kids or don't see his kids or be a part of his kids' life or do shit. We don't rock with you like that. So just like there's women out here who ain't shit, there's dudes out here who will kill the same way. Like you're the same way. We don't rock with you. You have husband potential, but you playing games thinking you something you not. So get your shit together too on both angles.
On me.
So
On
you
me.
here saying my son need a new pappy.
Facts.
Dumbass.
Facts. It's stepdaddy season. Like, yeah, I bet.
Oh God. There ain't never no season for stepdaddy. Either he's stepdaddy or he ain't. There ain't no season to be
Facts.
stepdaddy.
Right.
Speaking of catching too many bodies, let me play this real quick. She one of them.
Ladies, before you get married, be a hoe. Be the biggest hoe you can be before you say I do to one flavor. I want you to try as many flavors as you can, honey. Because when I tell you there are some flavors out there, woo! Lisa says, hello, I found your channel and figured I'd give it a shot. I was diagnosed HIV positive about 5 months ago. Since then, I've been literally investigating, trying to find out who gave it to me. The doctor I spoke with told me that judging by how progressed it is, it could have been in my body for a year or more earlier. I wrote down all of my partners for the past 3 years just to be safe. I am somewhat of a feminist, and I believe that whatever a man can do, so can a woman. A double standard. The women being called a hoe when having the same amount of partners as a man disgusts me. I'm not ashamed to say I've had sex with 13 men in the past 3 years. With 11 of them, it was protected, and 2 unprotected. My issue is that I have asked both men I had unprotected sex with to go and get tested. Both men have told me they were clean and even showed me papers to prove it. I don't even know where to start with the others because I don't want to tell everyone I've had sex with that I'm now HIV positive. It's not.
You have to.
Oh, you got to reveal it now, sister.
You got to tell everybody. Stop playing.
There was a way I could pinpoint who it was just to discuss it with that person and see. Lady.
Can I go first real quick? I want to make it quick.
Hey, bro, you already
Bro, listen. I will make this quick, and this is easy for me. I will preach this. Ladies, zoom in. Listen to me. Listen. Real quick. If you have a lock and you can put any key in there to open it, what would you call that? A shitty lock. It's a broken lock. And you would do what? Get rid of it. But if you have a lock that opens for one key, it's called a specific lock for that key. Treat your pussy the same way. Be clear about this. Nobody wants a lock that anyone can stick a key in and open. Am I correct?
Obviously.
Thank you. So treat that like the front door of your house. If anybody can stick a key in your front door and get in your house, that means you would do what? I need a new lock. Exactly. So just stop treating your pussy the same way and letting anyone stick their key in and get inside your house. Because then when your ass get robbed, you're going to be like, damn, I probably shouldn't have bought that lock. Exactly. Yeah. That's all I got to say. And I'll move off that.
Guess what all the hoes are saying to you right now? We don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
That's fine. Guess what? And Shorty didn't want to hear that shit after partner 11 and came back HIV positive. Let's call it rap. Let's call it rap. Like what you want to say.
I wasn't even expecting that. You know, the first lady was like, before you get married, go and have your whole phase.
And you gonna call niggas flavors, man? You can tell her what her mouth be on everything, man. Like she called niggas flavors. You know what I mean? That's tough. But
man, hey,
what that gets you, bro. Yeah. Just like we said, it wasn't made to be by themselves. A vagina wasn't made to service a 1,000 dicks. Like that's not what your vagina was made for. It literally wasn't.
Yeah, no.
It's DNA that's attached to every man whose sperm is coming inside of you in any type of way or making that type of connection with you. So that's why women be having yeast infections and all of this. I forget the name of it, but y'all balance be off. Your pH balance be all off.
Yeah, like bacterial vaginosis, all kind of
stuff.
Yeah,
like and then y'all are literally taking on different personalities and shit when you taking on DNA, sharing DNA with a person all the time. You know, you could just look this stuff up. You know what I mean? And so that's why it is a double standard, honestly. I don't think anybody should be a hoe. I wouldn't tell none of my kids, male or female, to be hoes because it's not safe, obviously, from what Shorty's shit is. But it is more detrimental, in my opinion, for a female to be a hoe than a male because you have a vagina and we have a penis, and just two different parts. Like a penis is not going to take the damage if it's being protected that a vagina is. As you can see, a protected vagina still contracted HIV. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying Either way, but I'm just saying it's not safe to be a hoe, but it's not it is not. You should never try to be a man. We were literally made for it was supposed to be whoever takes your virginity, that's how it was back in the day. That's the guy you was with, and that's the only penis that your vagina ever had to get used to. You know what I mean? That's why there wouldn't be any type of other reactions having to happen, whether it's diseases or infections or anything, because your body will get used to that one penis. But let's not I don't think I'll get too biological here, man. How you feel, Dave?
Shit, dog. That's just it, man. You know, you got to be careful, man. You know, I wouldn't just advise a female to be out here thotting either. You know, it's too dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's too dangerous. You just got to consider, you know, as much as this is how I be feeling. Like, you know, as much as a nigga is fucking. Well, nah, females got niggas on that token. But
What you was gonna say?
I was gonna think, you know, I was gonna say just like a female be wanting to fuck, and nigga be wanting to fuck. So it's all like, you know,
You just need to have,
you
not a whole bunch of different people you're trying to fuck. That's
yeah, you know what I'm
safe
saying. You don't need to have a lot of people that you deal with, and you know, that's why it is important, you know, when you're in that relationship to keep it greasy, because you know, you never know who you're gonna run into. You never know who you're gonna run into, man, and so. I feel sorry for a girl. To be honest, you never want to hear nothing like that, you know, from nobody. But man,
But
you
she
got
said
to
she a
be careful.
feminist and she wanted to fuck as many niggas as she wanted, man. So I can't
That's
feel sorry
crazy
for you,
though, man.
bro.
Who's
You
running
asked
with
for
that
it.
advice?
She asked for it, B. She said
That's some
13
ignorant
niggas
shit,
in
man.
3 years, and that's a good number for her, bro. That's not a safe number for a female's body, bro. It's just not. Whether
At
you
all.
want to admit it or not. City Girls is down a trillion anytime some shit like that comes out. That's tough, B.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, she
man.
talking about she don't want to expose it. No, you gotta tell the truth now.
Yeah. Talk about it. You better talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Now.
Yeah, we can get off of that, man. Let's get on to this next topic so we can talk about
Drowning on them bottles, drowning in them